Damn, I'm looking good. Hey everybody, this is TwisterWalkthroughs for Pokemon Crystal Part 3. In the last part, we battled our rival, went back, named him, caught our second Pokemon, and trained him. In which our second Pokemon was Poliwag, and he did learn a new move.
Poliwag, he grew to level 7. His stats went up, and he is close to level 8. The new move he learned is Hypnosis, and as you can see, his stats went up just like all Pokemon. When they level up, their stats do.
Now we run into a wild Spinnerack. Again, like I said last time, nothing special. We just bubble this thing to death. I know it's very tedious, but it's boring, and frankly, we don't know how to edit on Windows Movie Maker, so that's gonna be like that until we figure out how to finish it. So now we go and face our first trainer battle.
Youngster Joey.
With his Rattata. That is the best Rattata ever. He even says it. See, he sends out his Rattata who's level 4. But Poliwag is just so much better than it. Because even the best Rattata is worse.
Now we try out Hypnosis.
Yeah, and it puts him to sleep first try. Hypnosis isn't super accurate. It only has 60% accuracy. But for a sleeping move, that's pretty good. Now we just bubble it to death as it stays asleep the whole time. And it will grow a level to level 8.
Poliwag didn't learn any new moves, but when Pokemon, when they level up, their health increases, and just like all their other stats.
Yep, and then he sends out a Pidgey, which is level 2. Shouldn't be that much of a battle. We just hit it 2 hits. To be fair, one was a critical hit. But now he has a Rattata, but I don't think it's as good as Youngster Joey's.
Youngster Joey's Rattata is too good.
Nobody has a Rattata like Youngster Joey. So now this one we do to the last one, just bubble it to death. Hypnosis we don't really need right now because frankly we can just overpower everything here.
We keep heading up onto the route, and we run into a wild Pokemon, which is a Hoot. And like we said, we still don't know how to edit it out.
Well, I guess we just completed a scan. Don't know what that was all about, but okay. And that blue-haired lady, she was not a trainer. If you talk to her, okay. I guess a Hoodoo doesn't really want us to talk to her, so we just run away. Talk to her, and she tells her you're not a trainer. But if you look one in the eyes, you'll be prepared to battle.
Now this is a bug catcher. Most of the bug catchers at this part of the game, how early it is, they pretty much just have all Caterpies.
Yeah, they just have Caterpies, Weedles, and maybe a Kakuna or Metapod here or there. But not so much in this game, but in other games, you will see a lot of bug catchers. They're not strong. They don't give out a lot of XP. They're just flat out annoying, and they really don't serve that good of a purpose.
Caterpie is not that good of a Pokemon. I do not recommend it. The stats are terrible. When it evolves, its defense goes up, but that just goes away, and it's pretty much useful and useless. And then its last evolution, which I see like the only good thing would be it evolves really fast, and it gets its final evolution at level 10. But it's just not a good Pokemon to have on your team, or like at all.
Same thing with Weedle, but as you saw there, we went into the Dark Cave. We don't have a move called Flash yet, so we can't really explore it yet. And now here's another bug catcher, the annoying kind that has 4 bug Pokemon. I believe they are all level 2. And they just do annoying things like lower your speed and poison you, and you just gotta keep mashing the A button until you kill them.
These Caterpies can't take hits good. They're just not good at all.
Yeah, and here's a Weedle level 3. It's gonna, yeah, see, that's one of the annoying things with Weedle. They won't kill you, but they'll poison you. And poison, in this game, every move you take and every step you take outside of battle, you lose a little HP, and that just adds up. It gets really annoying. So we send Twister out, and it just kills it in 2 hits. Unfortunately, we don't know Ember yet, so we can't just take it out in 1 hit. And we get $32, and down there's a Pokeball, which will be helpful in a little bit.
We're switching Twister with Poliwag because Poliwag is caught up now to the same level, and we're going to level up Twister.
Yeah.
Plus, Poliwag's poisoned.
Yeah.
But
and
we're going to fix that right now.
yeah, Kenny over here tries to give him a bitter berry, but it's really the antidote we picked up back on the second route. Here's a Spinnerack, and they're just annoying as Caterpies, so we run. But here's a mistake that ends up being good for us. Not here, where we find it just a Hoot that's actually kind of high level, but we go to leave. He talks to him. He goes to the Dark Cave. You need the Violet City Gym. Hops over the ledge, but here's a Bellsprout. Now, we're going to catch this Bellsprout, but we're not going to use it. We're going to do something with it very shortly. That if you are having trouble with the gym here, I very highly suggest you do. So just catch it with your Pokeball, and then we'll see what we're doing next.
After this, if you want to use it on your team, you can. It's a pretty good Pokemon. Its evolutions are alright. There's better grass types, but it's still pretty good. So now we're going to go into Violet City. But we have to heal our Pokemon first.
And they peel it, tell us we hope we die. But the house to your south and left, go in it, and not the old man on the left, but the young boy on the right, he will trade with you. And as you'll see right here, it's actually a pretty good trade because you can't obtain this Pokemon yet.
Onix, this is where the Bellsprout comes in handy. You trade the Bellsprout for this Onix. Onix is a rock ground Pokemon. It learns decent moves. It's got quad weakness to water type, just like Geodude, but it's not that useful. Its stats, they're good, sorta, but not the best.
But once you evolve Onix, he's actually a pretty good wall there. And he does change his type, which is new to this generation. And when you trade, you will have the same level. So we'll have a level 5 Onix, and his nickname is Rocky. You can't change that. It's really annoying, but you just can't. You have to deal with it. So you just go out. We don't put him in the PC. We forgot to do that. And here's Earl's Pokemon Academy. You walk in, none of these guys have really anything useful to say. So, I mean, right now we're just exploring. Sometimes they give you items. And we're just going to explore Violet City, and then I think we'll end the video off once we looked around.
This is Bell's Sprout Tower. It's going to be important later, but not yet. We're not going there. Like we said, we're just gonna explore. We're just gonna show the rest of the town and everything that is. To the right is the gym, the Pokemon gym. There's 8 gyms and Kanto. Kanto.
Yeah, and Johto.
And Johto. And you defeat all 8. You defeat 8 gyms, and then you go to the Pokemon League. You beat the Elite Four. After you beat the Elite Four, you go to Johto.
No, Kanto.
Kanto, yeah. You go to Kanto, and then you beat those Elite Four, and you beat the 8 gyms again, and then you face the Elite Four.
This guy's going to be important later. Once you deal with a problem that's to your left, we will show it in just a second. He will give you a TM that isn't required to beat the game, but if you want to get to some hidden areas or some side quests, you're going to need it. And this is the thing right here. It's a tree, but we'll find out what it is once we get there, after we get a few badges first. And now we are done. Part 3 is done. Watch out for part 4, and comment and subscribe.